Bird 81 back at y'all again. I had to do another video, and, and something was on my mind. Anything I need to speak about. I don't speak out everything be on my mind, because some things don't need to be spoken about. But I know this is something that may help others, so I speak from my experience. I don't speak on stuff I done heard or stuff I didn't do. I speak on stuff that I done been through or going through. A lot of men and women out here that's not in relationships, it's a lot of them out here right now desperate, and they showing that they desperate by being jealous or angry when they see couples walk down the street, hold hands in the stores and this and that. And right now I have a cousin who's 4 years younger than me. He was born 5 years. I'm born 81, he's born 86. He got married. My cousin got married because the woman he was dealing with, it was supposed to be like a escort call, I say. And she ended up taking the money back and was like, oh shit, I'm finna keep this nigga. I'm gonna keep him. And she ended up begging my cousin for marriage. He was living in his car and everything. Asked for nothing. Real man. Younger than me. Now my cousin been married now about 4 years. And she asked to marry him. Good stepfather, all that. He ain't no simp, none of that. She allowed him to chastise, deal with the stepchildren and discipline them, whatever. I'm proud of my cousin. But he has a brother that was living with him. He lived with him twice. He gave him 2 chances. And he started to look at his brother like, man, I don't like that. I hate my brother. He got a wife, and the nigga, I'm supposed to have a wife. That's supposed to be my woman. I don't like that shit, man. I'm like, wow. Here I am. I can go over there right now to this day. Relax, chill. My cousin I ain't looking at his woman. She beautiful now. I ain't looking up. I can stay the night. If they need to do their little thing or whatever, I step outside, this and that. Go out the room and go into the living room, and all the children cool with me, you know what I mean? And even my cousin's real daughter, like, they all cool with me. Everybody cool with Jermaine, because I'm that one nigga that everybody would want in their life. I'm not bragging. I know who I am. Character-wise. Man, I had so many friends had beautiful women or wives. I never tried their wives. They wives like, hey, I like when Jermaine come over. Jermaine don't bother nobody. He don't bother with my daughters. He don't bother with none of. That's me. To this day, I'm like this. And I got a 15-year-old daughter that I'm raising. My mother's helping me with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a threat to some people, but you got some people in public, they get insecure, they get jealous. And then you got those people in public who are in a relationship. If they know they got a good woman or they got a good man, they'll do certain things like hug in front of you or kiss in front of you. So like I could see and maybe get upset and get mad and get jealous, like, oh, y'all ain't gotta do that out here. But shoot, I be smiling and be happy, like, for couples when they be together, man. And even though I ain't with nobody, because I realize when you truly show God the Creator that you love life and you got a good heart and a big heart at that, with unconditional love, I don't care if it's a dude that the same height as me, got a beautiful woman, and I don't, or a woman that's about the same height as me or the same age as me, they got a handsome dude that she with, and she's showing him off like she trying to make another man jealous, or this a guy, he got a woman and he hugging her and kissing all on her, because he's scared and insecure, like she may want to look at me and might want me and I'm a stranger. I don't let stuff like that bother me, because I realize these are all tests in life to see if you're single like I'm single, and I see a couple together. If I'm like really happy for them, I'm gonna show it through a smile. And when I get down the road and turn my back and don't see him no more, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit Elohim, for allowing me to see another good couple walking down the street. You know what I mean? Holding hands together. This ain't no LGBTQ. I don't judge. But this is man and a woman made for each other. Plug in a socket. You feel me? I like that. You know, I send energy out like that. I love to see couples together. I love to see good families together, people doing it. I love to see my cousin and his wife, how they get along and do things. They doing the best they can. They both work from home. My cousin got a beautiful situation he's in. And he been through a whole lot. People hating on him making music. That's some of the videos I uploaded with his music or whatever. 10 years ago. Cousins don't want to help him when they know they could help him. You know, children that are blessed and fortunate, when they go to the store, they come back, Dad, we went to the store. We didn't have to spend the money that you gave us. Somebody bought everything for us. Blessed children, angels. My daughter's like that. She might go places and, somebody gave me a daddy. My classmate gave me this daddy. Daddy, my teacher. I'm like, wow. So it's like when you right by God and you do right and you got a big heart and put others first, even your children be blessed and fortunate when, you know, you hear about them going to school or coming home and things happening for them. Like, wow, it make you proud. So, you know, I had to speak on this issue because it's a lot of people out here get jealous when they see couples holding hands together or out in public and they not with nobody. I haven't been with nobody in like the past 4 years. I haven't had sex in the past 4 years. Now, I know I'm going to get some strange comments and stuff like that. Oh, man, you need to get your rocks off. You got blue ball. You this, you that. Listen, man. A lot of things out here I really don't focus on because I know in a world where there's so much to do and so much to get into, people can't help themselves. But when you can sit back and take your time through life and deal with your body and things you're going through, it's hard for people to go on a fast. Because when you fast and talking about going on a diet, man, you smell somebody next door cooking some good food, you done broke the diet. And man, I can't take this shit, fuck this shit. You trying to stop smoking cigarettes, get the Nicorette patch, all of a sudden man, I can't do this. Go back and get the cigarettes and stuff, start smoking again. This world full of habits and like addictions that you can't help but, you know what I mean? And it's nothing wrong with sex, but some people so addicted to sex and lust driven because it feel good, they get their rocks off, and it's a repeat process where, you know, if you ain't really making babies, and if you are making babies, people usually have sex not just to make babies, they have sex to relieve stress. And sometimes if they didn't want a baby, they abort or, you know, have a miscarriage. It's just, this world here is just, everybody want to have pleasure and no responsibility behind the pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type like, man, no matter who I'm around, best friend, cousin, family member, if you're mad, if you're in a relationship, you got a beautiful woman, they can't never say Jermaine tried their wife or Jermaine tried to talk to their wife behind their back. I've even been through tests where I rode in the car with my cousin's wife. We rode home. We in the car talking and everything, talking about everything, and I always bring up my cousin to her. Like, that what my cousin be getting on you, girl. Pay attention to the road, you know, like, I ain't trying to holler at him. I'm not weak. I'm not finna do no dirt behind my cousin back that I won't do in his face. So I'm cool to go to my cousin's house right now for one. I got a lot of homeboys and people know that I ain't finna try their wife. That's a wonderful person that got God in their life. Where I could go around anybody that's a couple and I would not break that couple up behind neither one of their backs or their face. I won't do it. If anything, I've been in situations where people be trying to break up with their man or break up with their woman, and I encourage them, hey man, maybe this the problem. Go back and work it out. Nah, man, y'all really, no. Hey, sweetheart, go back and work it out. That man ain't such. Cause hey, me, I'm a man. I fucked up like that before, so nah, go back and work it out with that man. That's how I am, even to this day, because I realize I like my solitude. I like my privacy. I'll be 42 years old October 2nd. So, Libra, scales. So I really at a point in my life where I'm such an old soul like it. I love the Creator first and foremost. The Creator, God, spirit world is my soulmate, my first love. Yes, I have two baby mamas. Yes, I have a daughter that out of the relationships. And I have a son too, 14. He's not with me. He with another grandmother, his other grandmother. But I never hated on nobody, man. Any relationship I was in, I try to make it work. A lot of the relationships I was in, people might probably think I live a boring life. I have fun in my relationships. If I'm married, I don't make my wife feel like life is full of, boredom and this and that. I always had fun in my relationship. Crazy stuff out the blue. Bust out laughing, doing crazy stuff. We both did. Man, my baby moms can tell you, I don't have fun. Man. I have fun in relationships. Not when somebody asks you to marry them, be like, oh, hell no, I ain't trying to get tied down that crazy mother. It wasn't like that with me. But, your mind could be set on getting married and tying a knot, and you could be mature, but then somebody else, they not ready. So it's like, that's how a lot of people out here like single parents. One partner was ready, but the other one wasn't. And it was some fear there. So, I just made this video, just help some of those y'all out there that, we live in a world where a lot of people, if they don't have something, they get jealous because of what they don't have. Then those that do have, when they in a good position, they'll try to create jealousy in others by like showing off and stuff like that. You don't do that neither. What make him think he's so perfect, making this YouTube video in his turban, thinking he all that, like he the perfect girl. Listen, I done been through jealousy in life. Why ain't want nobody looking at my woman? I done been through insecure phases. You know what I'm saying? Yet I never let a relationship get me to the point where I want to kill somebody or hurt somebody or jealous or I want to break up somebody's home. That's not something you do, because I won't want nobody to do it to me. But we in a world where when people not happy and they're in a relationship and someone else ain't in a relationship, oh man, they gonna do all type of stuff. Girl, he gonna break up with you if he finds somebody else better, right? Girl. And then them same ones that say that, when they finally get them somebody, you don't hear them talk like that no more. All of a sudden they tell so-and-so I say hello. And I'm like, wow, she ain't never tell so-and-so to tell me hello. She must be happy she in a relationship. So that let me know a lot of women, especially, they want to be in relationships out here. A lot of them want to be in relationships. They just want the man to do right by them. You know what I'm saying? And my mother herself told me, even though women are always right, because they live life off of their spirit and intuition when it comes to choosing a man, even though a woman always right, there are women that can get in a relationship with men and nag the hell out of the man and run a man away. A woman is powerful enough to run a man away. The same way a woman can attract a man and have him going crazy over that good, you know what I'm saying? She treat him right. You can't leave her alone. A woman could run a man away and aggravate the hell out of him, and he don't want to be in a relationship no more. And I don't hate none of the women I've been with. Women have been through many things, and then when you become a partner in their life and they had other partners, despite body count and all that, a lot of them just haven't been healed from the stuff that they went through. So they choose kind of like poorly the next time they come across a mate. And women naturally have a soft heart to where you can have a total stranger, rapist, serial killer, they don't even know about. Sweet talking, get them into a relationship, and after that they start doing crazy stuff, try to end up killing them and stuff like that. But they didn't know, because a woman listens to a man's words and stuff like that, and she fall in love with what she hear, and she's not knowing, baby, it's a trick. They smooth talking, they sweet talking. No, that's why I'm trying to teach my daughter right now, because this world full of a lot of demons that talk sweet to you. Hey man, come here, can I ask you a question? Nah, hell no, you can't ask me shit. Ask what you need me right there, man. Loud enough where I can hear you. Ask me right there, or I ain't. Hey, because, what you gotta hide for? If you're real, speak what you gotta say. I don't like people that beat around the bush. Be straight up. I call stuff out and people be upset about that jump, but I have to do that, because if you don't nip stuff in the bud, if you don't recognize things when you get into a relationship with someone, it's gonna be red flags you're gonna miss, and you're gonna be sorry in the end. So I just made this video to let y'all know, man, I'm that type of person, man. I got that type of character. Like, I done been through jealous, envy, greed, and all that when it comes to relationships. And to try to make somebody else jealous because you're in a relationship trying to show up and this and that, I never done that. All my baby mamas, man, when they exes saw me, they were surprised because I wasn't the type like that stand out. I was like low key, so it's like they had to introduce me. And when they saw me, they had a lot of respect. They like, man, he a laid back, cool dude. He ain't on that flashy type of bragging or don't fuck with my woman. I knew you used to. Man, I'm still cool to this day. That's why I don't stress and I don't look 41 years old, and I'll be 42 October 2nd coming next week Monday. Not this Monday coming, but next Monday. I don't let nothing stress me. I thank the Creator for the grace, peace, and joy inside of me that the Creator, Spirit of God, Elohim, placed in me and keeps me going. Because everybody ain't meant to be in a relationship at the same doggone time. These things gonna come. But if you talking about getting in a relationship and your mind ain't right, you're not gonna help the other person who do got a good mind that's right. You're gonna try to tarnish and sabotage them because your mind ain't been right and ain't been healed. That ain't fair. So before I jump into a relationship, I want to get right with the Creator God like I always been and continue to better myself. Eventually, you'll become a magnet and it'll come your way, you know. I'm never in a rush, and I don't care if the next 10 years pass by and I'm 52 years old. Guess what? I'm going to still look the same and still look even younger. I don't think about age. I just take deep breaths and live my life slow like the turtle that won the race. The turtle was slow as hell, but the turtle won that doggone race. The rabbit was just bullshitting all over the place because he thought he could just do that. And ended up, he had slept a little too long. The turtle was there near the finish line, and he had a couple of more steps to go. And when the rabbit realized, oh, shoot, I know he ain't finna win. And by the time the rabbit was huffing and puffing trying to get to the finish line, right when he probably got up to the back of that turtle tail, that turtle took that one little step and that left foot got past that finish line, he won the race. Back to the turtle and the rabbit winning the race. So y'all be easy. This just a video to help y'all with jealousy in y'all life.